we can't go back to that sort of business, and this is an opportunity. We're in a pause, and of course for some that pause is extremely painful, you know, waiting to see where whether your job's on the line, whether you've got food on the table, whether your product's going to be sold. It's when I say a pause, I understand that it's a tough pause for many, and you know, not so tough for others. But of course the long-term goal is that, you know, as Prama said, we're all in this together. We're all on one planet. We're all potentially part of the same supply chain. So sort of where do you start to draw a line between, you know, what's my business and my need for to be concerned, and how much is it about this joint opportunity or challenge or something that we have to deal with together. And I think for companies that are starting to think like that, and then the opportunity is to find the solution together, because, you know, as we know, and as we've already heard, I don't need to repeat it, there are very real challenges and you know, unprecedented situation that we're all in. So we, you know, and I have heard some great stories, you know, ranging from, you know, companies that are sitting down together with their suppliers, and I'm talking way back at the beginning of the supply chain, to figure out what's really needed here. You know, if I'm a brand and I'm not able to sell my product, or I'm having to deal with those sorts of issues very close to home, but what is it that I can do? How can I be most helpful in a situation with my farmers in India or in other parts of the world? What does it actually take? I might not be able to buy all your product, but maybe I can, you know, I can pre-finance the organic seed that you need to maintain your organic crops. I might not be able to lift that cotton up, but maybe I can at least get that secure, you know, contribute to the security of, and therefore hopefully the resilience of that community, so that they can continue to grow cotton, grow other crops in the organic sort of multi-crop environment, and therefore maintain some resilience. So it's really looking for what those solutions are that will require that level of collaboration, figuring it out together, knowing everybody's suffering or hurting to some extent, and then, yeah, and figuring out what we can do about it. And it will be, you know, I've heard many people tell me, it will be those companies that will be remembered, you know, post-COVID. We're already having some of these conversations about scenarios, aren't we, post-COVID? You know, how will you be remembered as a leader, as an employer, as a client, you know, through this scenario, and what impact will that have on your post-COVID business going forward? And I think if we can hold on to some of that, you know, that space during this pause about, you know, how we play through this and how we will be remembered for it, I feel that, you know, we can be inspired by that.